by the fact that these match fixers got the nerve to go and approach City Stars, I think that was the mistake they did. They approached the wrong club, because I have a feeling most clubs do engage in match fixing, either knowingly or unknowingly. Club chairman, match officials, referees, footballers are involved in match fixing in Kenya. You'll ask me about the proof. I've been approached. I have been approached to fix a match or to help fix a match. I did not. So I can tell you it's a big cancer that needs to be stopped and needs to be stopped now. This is a step in the right direction, because at least we're starting to get to that point where we're going to name and shame them. We're going to know that this guy might be doing this. And it's a first step in a very long step towards solving match fixing. It is going to be a rough ride. It's going to be a long journey. But if we want something remaining out of Kenyan football, we really have to end this vice.
Yeah. The question though has to be, because you mentioned it, the legal backing for you to charge someone in court isn't there really.
Yep.
And that's where we feel as if many were asking, as much as we want to name and shame, it's not enough unless somebody is sentenced and you feel the pinch. Otherwise, it will seem, you go to court, pay your bail, and you hire a good lawyer, and that's it. Because it seems as if there's not much being done in terms of the legal sphere for backing, in terms of you as a manager of a team knowing, if I do get involved in this, I risk never, ever, ever seeing my children, maybe for some time.
Yep.
I might never, ever get involved in the game again.
Yes.
And if the penalties are hefty enough,
yes,
it will act as a deterrence at the moment. There's none.
I agree. And I think the buck stops in Parliament. We need a bold member of Parliament to come up with a bill, have it passed, convince his colleagues or her colleagues to pass this into a law that match fixing is a crime in Kenya. And if you fix a match, you're going to jail, or you'll go. It's like doping. We went back and forth and said, should we criminalize this, or is a 4-year suspension slapped on an athlete who was doped enough? And then we all agreed we have to go the criminalizing way. And Ababu Namwamba, who is the sports CS, promised to follow it up. Now, somebody bold enough needs to step up in Parliament and just do that. Otherwise, we'll talk, and probably will not get much headway, in my opinion.
Because when I talked to the Courier, the CEO of Nairobi City Stars, and he told me about 70% of the games in the top tier league are being fixed. 70% is a huge number. That's more than half of the game. So we're not really getting the real results of the matches. So what are we doing then? So there needs to be, and he issued, by the way, a clarion call to the members of Parliament, and he even talked to other CEOs and club chairmen, and they wanted to have a press conference, and also just to keep on urging Parliament to criminalize match fixing, and that's because that's the only way to go. Because if we don't, our game is going to be in a bad state in a few years' time.
Agreed.